Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess. It's Friday. Oh my goodness, how much do I love Friday? I look forward to the weekend so very much. So I got up this morning and I tried to catch up on some of the comments you guys have been putting up for me. And I want to say thank you because it really, I don't even think you understand how much it comes home for me. I took so long to do this and get on and do this channel. And I love doing the readings so much, but to have so much confirmation from people is just amazing for me. Sure, there's the occasional sort of, bit of a Debbie Downer there. Some people just either just not getting their lives together or feeling very sad. But for the most part, the positive messages I get back that I know that I'm doing what Spirit wants me to do is just awesome. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I truly mean that, because I don't know, I guess many years of underestimating myself and low self-esteem, a lack of confidence, and now I feel so tremendously supported by you all. So anyway, blurbing on. So let's do what's cracking before the weekend gets here. Lots happening at the moment. I watched a few readings yesterday. I haven't had much of a chance this week, and thank you so much for all the people ordering personal readings from me. While I'm not I've got my full-time job as well, so I try and limit readings to just doing 2 or 3 a day. I don't want to burn myself out because I love doing this work. But this week's been quite busy. And not that I don't enjoy it. If I could get enough of it, I wouldn't do the other job. But maybe soon. But yeah, so I watched a couple of Temperance jumping out here. I watched a couple of readings yesterday, and it's amazing how you can get, I don't know, several readers reading from, 7 different places. And yet, even though the readings might be slightly different, the themes of the readings are the same. That's what really confirms it for me, because sometimes I listen to someone else's reading, it just sounds like mine, and I think, wow, that's pretty awesome that we are all picking up on the very same energies. So let's see what's happening. Okay, so my cards are all over the place, so I will start up with them there. If they come out in reverse, I'm going to read them today because they keep coming out in reverse, and generally the energy's there anyway, but I'm not going to fiddle around with them today. So this is about a decision that you have to make. With the Two of Swords, the decision is a very hard decision. This is not straightforward here. You're blind to making this decision, or blind to the details here. Now the reason being is the swords cross the heart, which means the decision is going to hurt your heart no matter which way you go about it. Swords are about speaking your truth and cutting out that no longer serves you. So the universe is calling for you to make a heart decision to cut something out of your life. So behind that we do have the Knight of Wands. So maybe you've been dealing with someone who's reluctant to commit, who goes in and out, who doesn't really invest in something with you. They may be quite selfish, maybe doing their own thing, but the decision here is, do you keep them in your life or do you remove them? Because by removing them from your heart, you're going to end your heartbreak. So you may have been on a bit of a journey with this person. This person could be a player. They're definitely very much about themselves here. And by removing them from your heart, that's the end of heartbreak. So I really like that. I want to just squiddle another card through. I know, yeah, there you go. You may be dealing with a Leo, Sag or Aries, but he's in reverse. So in reverse, he's all the things he's not in the upright. So he's not being true to himself. That's the first thing I get with this energy. It's about him. It's about he isn't following his true path either. He's not being true to who he should be. So he knows who he is when he's in the upright. He's confident, attractive. So this man could be a little bit depressed it's very possible. He could also be not acting in his own integrity here. So that's the mini story up the front. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles. So again, we're talking about equal give and take. And quite frankly, perhaps that one should have come up that way, because I feel like with that sort of preliminary reading, there's a feeling that there's no equal give and take in this situation. So somebody that you're dealing with is not giving back to the relationship. And we're talking about on a soul connection level. So you're either not getting back love from this person, or they may be not treating you with integrity. Okay, Eight of Swords here. So you are trapped in a bit of a prison here. Now, the energies could be flip-flopping, and I did feel with that person there may be some issues for them around feeling disconnected from their world, feeling maybe a little depressed. But this is about being trapped in a prison of your own thinking here. Okay, Six of Cups coming out here. Sometimes this can be, maybe this other person's having issues and problems with their own childhood here. Now, somebody said to me once, well, take responsibility for it. But the thing is, with childhood trauma or childhood issues, very often we don't realise how they affect us in the now. So, for example, as a child, if you were treated badly, you may have learned not to trust people well. So you may have really bad issues around trust. Now, as an adult, that may be manifesting as you not having trust issues, but it manifests as things like abandonment, pushing people away, can definitely manifest in that player sort of energy as well, where people are really reluctant to commit to someone. Now, this goes much deeper, because it's the reason that they can't commit a lot of the time is because they push people away before the other person pushes them away. So with some of abandonment issues, I mean, it goes a lot deeper than that, but you can read up on it. So sometimes people are scared to fall in love because they're scared of getting hurt. And as soon as they start catching those feelings, they push the other person away. They self-sabotage. So I feel like in this reading, that is what that's about. You're dealing with someone who's self-sabotaging here. Okay, we do have the Star here. Now, what I'm feeling here is this feeling of this person healing, but somehow healing from what you're doing here. So in order for them to heal, you have to push them away to deal with their own stuff. Otherwise, they will keep coming back to you to try and get this healing. I remember this guy once that I went out with. He treated me really poorly, and I remember saying to him, you know, that was a terrible way to treat me. What were you thinking? And he said to me, I thought that, you know, being with you would help me heal. And I was like, what? So that you were with me so I could help you heal? Because see, your energy is one of healing. So sometimes we pull these people in because they think we're going to help them. And again, at a soul level. So they may not even realize that. But they're not there for the equal give and take. They just want you to keep giving to them because they need that healing. So take that on board. Okay, so we do have 3 cups here. Now, often the 3 cups talk of a third party in a relationship. So as I always say, it's not always a person. Sometimes your third party can be, you know, some sort of situation that the person can't free themselves from. I have sometimes people who come for readings that have, you know, interference from other family members, people from the other family. So this could be something like that too. Sometimes friends, you know, people really trust their friends. Okay, we have the King of Swords here. So some people could be dealing with someone who is a Libra, Gemini or an Aquarius. But what I will say to you is this man is quite cold. He's got his sword down. He's not willing to discuss his feelings. So you've got someone who's putting you through this that's not prepared to speak up about how they feel. But things are about to change because we do have the 8 of Wands here, which things are moving very, very quickly here. Okay, Three of Pentacles. So somebody now wants to work on this with you. Somebody wants to put an effort in here. Even if they haven't put in an effort before, they're now coming forward to put in some sort of effort. Yeah. So they've taken time out to realise what's going on here. Now, you could have taken this time out from the relationship too. You both could have stepped back and gone, well, is it what I want? You're feeling like someone's not putting the effort in. The other person's gone, well, if they're not going to put up with it, that shows they have value. They value themselves and they're walking away from this. And that's giving them a bit of a belt with this healing, I guess. Yep, because there's an offer coming in. Now, this can be from a water sign, in particular a Pisces, because he is a Pisces card. The only thing is, he doesn't have a fish in his cup in this one. I missed the fish. Bring back the fish. So that's what the reading's all about. So what you have up here in the mini reading is exactly what this reading is about. So what we have here is a situation where someone is playing. They're playing games. They're playing games with you. And you have to make a decision to cut this person out. This is it. You need to do it. Otherwise, you're not going to wake them up. They can't heal all the time. They keep coming in for you to help them heal. So every time they're around you, they get, and I've just got this beautiful feeling in me. You know when you're around someone that you feel really, really comfortably beautiful with. So it could be a family member or a friend. I've got a beautiful friend in particular, and every time I'm around her, her energy for me is just so comfortable, so beautiful. We've known each other a really long time and we have a very special bond. She always says we're sisters from another mister. So this is what this person feels like every time they get in your energy. There's something you give to them that they are feeling very at home with. You're like home to them. That's exactly what it's, Spirit. So they want to keep coming home to you, but they see you like this mother, the nurturer. It's much at a soul level, so they may not know why this happens, but they want this energy, so they keep coming back to the energy. But there's this sort of thing inside of them, and I guess that's the attachment stuff, the stuff from childhood, where they don't really understand what they're doing, and they don't understand that they're not giving back to the relationship. So the only way you're going to make a difference here is by walking away from them. And you sever the ties here and you say no more. Because if you want this person, they have to wake up. And at the moment, they are trying to heal from something. And the healing needs to be done. And all the time you're their safe haven, they're not healing. Now, this can be a lover. It can be a friend. It can be a family member. But somebody is, in theory, using your energy to heal themselves, and they're not putting back what they're taking out. So it can be quite draining for you. It can be really heartbreaking because you keep losing this person and not understanding why they keep walking away from you. Now, for some of this is your children. For some of you, this is about your children doing this to you. So you have to stand your ground. You can't keep giving. Because you keep giving thinking you've got to put in more compassion, more love, more care. But actually, this isn't what the person needs. They need boundaries. They need, no, this is not right. You can't keep doing this. You have to respect and love me as a human being, or you need to go away and work out on your own how you can deal with it. Okay. The card you have out here is Judgment. And the Judgment card says soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. Perfect, isn't it? So there you go. Deep reading for Friday morning, but obviously one many people have to hear. Much love. Thank you.